fake news and narratives which get generated. So through you again, we request the voters to be vigilant, to at least see that पिछले कितने इलेक्शन में सेम न्यूज़ उसी प्रकार से चल चुकी है, उसको कम से कम आगे बढ़ाने से पहले अपनी थोड़ी सी विजडम लगा के सोच लें कि ये सत्य हो सकती है कि नहीं. फेक नैरेटिव्स में आगे बढ़ाने में मदद ना करें. अगर लगता है ठीक है तो जरूर आगे बढ़ाएं, उनका हक है. बट वी हैव एस्टेब्लिश्ड सोशल मीडिया टीम्स इन द सीओ ऑफिस and all the district magistrates and SSP's offices to keep a strict watch. And if anybody tries to create rumors or create fake news or news which are objectionable, the appropriate action the teams would take as mandated under the law. So, having given you an overview of the efforts which have gone into the entire preparation, now I would come to the main thing for which you are waiting. And to tell you first, the term of the Legislative Assembly of Himachal Pradesh is expiring on 8th of January 2023. And there are 68 ACs across 12 districts, and with the specific seats reserved for SCs and STs. So out of 68, 17 seats are reserved for SCs and 3 seats are reserved for STs. As you see the data on this slide, the forthcoming legislative election, our teams would be ready to serve more than 55 lakh electors, of whom about 67,000 are service voters and 56,000 in the state of Himachal would be PWDs. And you would be happy to know that there are 1,184 voters who are 100 plus. And we have reached everybody's house as a mark of respect towards them. And you will be happy to know, and it's a motivational thing for our young voters. There are voters who have voted in all elections since 1950. All, including the local body elections. And there are 1,184, and they come to, many of them come to the booth. They say we do not need the Form 12D, we will come to the booth. So they are really the source of inspiration for all of us. And हमने उनको सबके घर में एक चिट्ठी भेज के अपने BLO साहब के थ्रू या अफसर्स के थ्रू सबको सम्मानित भी किया और आभार भी प्रकट किया कि आप ही की प्रेरणा से बाकी लोग भी आगे बढ़ के वोट दे सकें. Friends, there are 1.2 lakh voters who would be 80 plus in Himachal, and 1.86 lakh voters would be first time voters between 18 years and 19 years. And these are the ones with whom we are very focused way we are connecting with all of them by organizing large number of events in their colleges and institutions. As you know, the amendment in section 14 enabled us to register voters in the 4 qualifying dates. तो आप इसको अगर मैं ऐसे समझाऊं कि जो लोग 1 जनवरी अगर ये अमेंडमेंट ना होता तो 1 जनवरी 22 को जो भी लोग 18 इयर्स के हो गए वही वोटर बन पाते. उसके बाद में 1 जनवरी 23 की क्वालिफाइंग डेट से वोटर बनते. बट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस चेंज इन हिमाचल अलोन, दोज हु वर बोर्न आफ्टर 1 जनवरी 22 बट बिफोर अक्टूबर 22, 43,173 additional voters have been enrolled and they would be able to participate in this festival. This is only because of the amendment which happened, and you can extrapolate it and see because of these 4 changes. And now what we have done and what will happen in the SSR now, even if somebody is 17 and is going to be 18 next year till October 2023, in the new SSR which is coming in the entire country, they can apply in advance. And we take the responsibility of keeping that application with us and making him or her the voter the date on his or her birthday. And our officers will send them a kit, a welcome kit for the new voters, which will contain the epic card, which will contain how to vote, which will contain about how the EVMs function, which will contain the digital, the website links to where they can educate themselves about the election process. We call upon all voters in Himachal to come out and vote. Their participation should take inspiration from the elders who are there in that state, and our fervent appeal that all stakeholders maintain COVID appropriate behavior. Friends, आयोग ने हमेशा मीडिया को चुनावी प्रक्रिया में अपना सबसे बड़ा एलाई माना है. It's a kind of a natural ally. That is why first time we come here and announce. There is nobody who comes to know of this. मैं दोहराना चाहूँगा कि आपके माध्यम से सभी वोटर्स को एक बार पुनः अपील करेंगे, and the exact schedule for the state would be as it's being shown on your slides. वो दे दो notification की dates दे दो. If it is visible, the date for the Gazette notification would be 17th October. The election would be in one phase. Last date for nomination would be 25th October, that is Tuesday. Date for scrutiny would be 27th. Last date for withdrawal would be 29th. And date of poll 12th November. And date of counting 8th December. And the entire process is completed by 10th of December. So again, through you with the appeal to all the voters on behalf of all of us to come and vote in the state of Himachal, I hand over to Shefali ji back. Thank you.
We'll take questions. Neeraj, आप शुरू करें. माइक दे दें यहाँ फर्स्ट रो में. नीरज.
हेलो हेलो
जी
सर, नीरज हूँ न्यूज़ 18 इंडिया से, नेटवर्क 18 से.
जी,
मेरा सवाल तो एक ही है, लेकिन उससे जुड़े कई क्लैरिफिकेशन चाहिए होंगे. क्या गुजरात, पहला तो यह कि गुजरात चुनाव की घोषणा अपने साथ में करने का फैसला क्यों लिया, साथ में न करने का फैसला क्यों लिया? इसी से जुड़ा हुआ सवाल है, क्या गुजरात विधानसभा चुनाव की घोषणा 8 दिसंबर के बाद होगी? क्योंकि गुजरात के विधानसभा की अवधि में वक्त अभी काफी है, क्योंकि पिछली बार 10 दिनों के फासले पे दोनों राज्यों के चुनाव की घोषणा की गई थी. और तीसरा सवाल यह है, दोनों सवालों के जवाब से वो होगा कि आप ही लोगों ने रूल बनाया है कि 6 महीने के अंतराल के अंदर में जिन राज्यों के विधानसभा चुनाव होंगे उनकी घोषणा साथ में की जाएगी. अभी साल के शुरुआत में उत्तर प्रदेश में हमने देखा था, उत्तर प्रदेश के साथ बाकी 4 राज्यों के. तो जो रूल चुनाव आयोग बनाता है, मैं ये तो नहीं कहूंगा कि उसका उल्लंघन कर रहे हैं, लेकिन उससे आप लोग पीछे हट रहे हैं, उसी को आप लोग रूल को बदल रहे हैं. तो ऐसा क्यों है, अलग अलग क्यों है? 6 महीना के अंदर 2 राज्यों के विधानसभा की अवधि खत्म होती है और आप लोग जो हैं अलग अलग चुनाव की घोषणा कर रहे हैं.
एक साथ 3-4 क्वेश्चन ले लेते हैं. जी,
फाइन सर.
एक और ले लेते हैं.
हाँ, सर मेरा नाम रवि त्रिपाठी है, मैं जी न्यूज़ से हूँ. मेरा सवाल ये है कि पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ये सवाल उठा रही थी कि एक राज्य का चुनाव हो जाएगा और उसके नतीजे आने के बाद दूसरे राज्य का चुनाव तुरंत होगा तो चुनाव प्रभावित माना जाएगा, कि इसके रिजल्ट की वजह से उसका, ये इस तरह के सवाल उठते रहते हैं. तो आपने इस बात का ध्यान रखा था शायद पिछली बार इसी बात को ध्यान में रखते हुए दोनों के रिजल्ट 18 तारीख को किए गए थे. क्या इस बार इस बात को ध्यान में रखा गया है या नहीं? इस तरह की शिकायत आएगी तो उसका किस तरह से आप उसका मुकाबला करेंगे?
प्रदीप, आप भी ले लें.
वन मोर.
सर मेरा नाम प्रदीप है, टोटल टीवी न्यूज़ से हूँ. और सवाल यही है सर, जिस तरीके से जो सब इंतज़ार कर रहे थे जिस तरीके से चुनावी शेड्यूल का, गुजरात भी सबसे बड़ा चुनावी मुकाबला जिस पर नजरें थी, लेकिन ये जो चुनावी मुकाबला सिर्फ अनाउंस हुआ हिमाचल का, तारीखें अनाउंस हुई हैं, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ अगर देखें गुजरात में भी आपने बैठकें की थी, गुजरात की तैयारियां, ऐसे लग रहा था कि आप अनाउंस करेंगे. इसके पीछे हटने की क्या वजह रही? क्योंकि आपने पूरा शेड्यूल वहां पर तैयार किया था, बैठकें कर ली थी, तमाम तैयारियां पूरी हो चुकी थी, होल्ड रखने की वजह क्या है?
सर
ऑन दिस ओनली.
सर
वन मोर.
This is on election. Have anything being decided or recommended to the parties on the
After
freebies?
now, or media
I'm Anuj
organization-
from Republic TV. I'm Anuj from Republic TV. Have anything recommended to the political parties on freebies?
So I will take these questions. The first from the first row and all three together. Is it? Ji? Both. I'll do both so that it's fair to everybody. Commission actually goes by the convention in announcing the schedule of elections. It has decided to go by the convention which was set up, which was last followed. In any case, the preparation and conduct of elections is a very detailed exercise, and it takes into account various factors, variable factors, consultation with all the stakeholders, and the factors which are competitive. As the friend asked, the impact of result of one election on the another, the gap between the two elections. As Mr. Neeraj asked, that we have all in the recent past announced together. So you may know that when the elections were announced together in the round in 5 states, West Bengal, Pondicherry, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Assam, there was a gap of 10 to 15 days. In these elections, there is a gap of 40 days in the qualifying date. There are factors like the weather. In case of Himachal Pradesh, the weather is a very important factor, especially in the upper reaches, in the constituencies where snowing takes place. So, having seen everything together, including the MCC period which extends, including the preponing in certain states when there is a gap of more than, closer to 2 months, less than 2 months, there are multiple factors. And after examining everything, Commission weighed everything and decided to go by the convention which was last held. Further, MCC period, which gets extended, has been reduced, if you would see the details, from 70 days to 57 days, which is a reduction of 13 days. This is first. And also, if you see it against the 2012 elections announcement when it was combined, there is a reduction from 81 days in the entire period to 57 days, which is 30% less. So now we do not want that the entire election exercise continues for a very long period. It does not disturb anybody. And because of the variety of factors, multiple things together, Commission decided to go by the convention which was set up last time. नहीं, let's ask somebody else. When we come for Gujarat, we'll tell you this.
Can we have
We
one
go to the
by
last.
one, please?
Can you just clarify what you just said, 40 days gap?
I'll explain it again. The MCC period, which was last time in the 2 states, is getting reduced in Himachal from 70 days to 57 days. Many in Himachal Pradesh had to wait for a long time for the declaration of results after the polling. That period is also substantially reduced. So, while we followed the convention, we further refined it so that the MCC is not unduly extended. Voting takes place before the onset of the snow. Festival season is over by now because this, you know, in Himachal the Shara and all is so much festive mahal. So everything put together, going by the convention and further refining. And we'll come for the next stage.
I just hope I'm not
Shahid Abbas
misquoting
from
you.
Informist Media. Sir, this is Shahid Abbas from Informist Media. But yes, sir, one sec. Let me finish.
काउंटिंग में हम बिना ठंड के करा लेंगे, आप चिंता न करें।
मैं प्रेस
बताएं।
नोट डाल
Sir,
चुकी
this
हूँ।
is
प्रेस नोट के डिटेल्स हैं।
Shahid
प्रेस
Abbas
नोट
from
मैं
the
आपके
Informist
साथ शेयर
Media.
कर चुकी हूँ। All details are there. If there is any other question, then
Yes,
we'll
yes,
take.
yes.
Otherwise,
Yes,
we'll like
yes,
to
yes.
wind up.
So, this is Shahid Abbas from the Informist Media. In the past, it has been seen in previous elections that there were many leaders, especially the heavyweight leaders, have made statements or announcements which were violative of the